Squeaky's on the windowsill, king of the throne. Charlie's got a feather toy, she's in her zone. Doobie's in the kitchen, knocking stuff down. 3 cats ruling this crazy little town.
And back by popular demand. Mom said to me, I don't like your new theme song. That's either here nor there that she likes it or not, I suppose. She's the only one that said anything about it to me. Other than Pam, when I said, I needed a change, Pam said, I like that one. By the way, it's 3 a.m. It's time for popcorn. And coffee. And yes, that's a heck of a lot of coffee, but that's going to last me a few hours. Because I don't drink it like when it's like really hot. Or really, really cold either. I don't like it in either one of the extremes. And no, it's not because I have tooth issues. Well, Charlie found an up. I didn't know what to do with this thing, so I just kind of, I don't know, bolted it. And Charlie found an up. I figured out the other day, with the amount of fur that's coming back out of her, because that litter box says she weighs 8 pounds. That's how much she has been weighing, is 8 pounds. She's been licking herself like that. So she's not losing weight. She lost fur. James is playing with her toy. The only cat that will. Still isn't nothing much going on. Still just being prepared for the winter. Getting prepared for the winter time. But I mean, around here, you can prepare as much as you want. You're never prepared enough. I mean, you don't know what it's going to throw at you. I do have 5, maybe 6 gallons of water. Which, to tell you the truth, honestly saved my bottom end last time I needed water. And it's filtered water. It isn't just water. And honestly, in circumstances like that, I'm more worried about cooking or drinking rather than cleaning anything. These three have been rather rambunctious lately. That one, Tobias James, threw my typewriter on the floor. It was in this cabinet on that shelf right there, but she threw it on the floor, so now it's under this bag. Charlie's giving us the old razzle dazzle. Hi, Charlie. Charlie seems to like that thing up there. Mm. Oh, wow. That's humidity for you. No, it seems a little bit windy today, not too humid. The porch was pretty damp this morning, though, on the. Oh. On the wooden part of it. Duh. Well, it isn't calling for rain for until Thursday. Thursday's a 6% chance, and then it's Friday. Friday through Sunday, there's another chance. I mean, there's like more than 50% of a chance. I don't know. Maybe I just have an afro because Aunt T doesn't know how to cut hair, so she did it anyway. Oh, they have been close to each other a lot lately, like that. Like they'll sit in the same vicinity. However, if Miss James moves to the wrong side of the table and Miss Puff doesn't like it, she will hiss and growl. Uh, Squeaky's been getting a little more, okay, you're close to me, kid. Whatever. Whatever. And Puff's just been like, all right, you just watch yourself. Oddly, though, Puff has been beating Squeaky up, too. She's just been really dominant lately. Maybe the weather's weird. I don't know. She's just, she grabs whatever cat's near her and kicks their butt. Oh, so. Am I hearing a truck? I could be hearing it on the secondary main road. They go through there as a shortcut sometimes. Can you imagine, though, in the 80s, all the girls wanted their hair all puffy and now I got it for free. Oh, it's off and on sunny. It was like that yesterday, too, off and on sunny. I took an impromptu bike ride around the block. And I mean around the block. I don't mean just like down the road and then back. I mean just around a big old square. Just because it was such a beautiful day that I wasn't going to miss that. I'm not going to do that. If it's a beautiful day, I'm going to not miss as much as I have in the past. I'm not doing that to myself. It's like, here's a gift. Here's a beautiful gift. I mean, this time of year when I was a kid, we were waist high in snow. Of course, I was 3 foot tall, but oh, it's coming though. It's October, so September. Dad says these are the burr months. September, October, November, December. Then we get January. So yes, Mom, I finally look like you. Only you paid a lot of money for your hair to do this. But but even if I just go sit out on my porch and stare off into the great beyond and listen to Henry over there spout off. I swear he makes enough noise to beat two two chickens. Do the roar. He did it. Oh, hiccups. Oh. Oh. Whatever that was, it came up as a hiccup. I might alternate my openings. Like on the weekends you get one of them and on the weekdays you get another one or whatever. Um I know that what Mom wants, Mom gets. So Mom says she doesn't really so much like the chicken one. Um which is fine. I like it. She doesn't really like it so much. Who's got longer time on this planet? Me or her? Me. So if I can make her happy, then if it's just to keep my theme song as Squeaky and Charlie song, that's fine. But I'm a unicorn today. Nope, that's what kids are supposed to be for. But, you know, sometimes some of us are schmucks. Oh, not me, ever. Oh, ever, ever. Oh. I found a remote control in this stuff. Says it's to a Sirius XM. I don't know. I have never owned one of those. I don't. I've owned an iPhone, like the very first one. Uh, it came out, and then Bina had it, and she traded something in for a newer model of it, and I got the first generation one. So yep, I've had an iPhone. I never had an iPod. Um I think at the time when iPods were coming out, you could put your music on your phone, and I didn't see any reason to have an iPod. Uh, I'm actually not really that crazy about Apple products. I don't I've said this before, Apple and Android and Apple and was it IBM? The other side were um Apple would be more like driving a stick shift where you have to manually shift gears, where the other side would be more of a automatic, where it's just like, oh, I want this web page, that web page, that web page. I've got something new to fidget with. But anyway, so Microsoft, yeah, Windows and Apple, IBM. How long has it not been IBM? Windows and Apple. Windows is the automatic one. I want that web page, that web page, that web page. Apple's more of a tune your own kind of a stick shift kind of deal. See, they'll groom themselves next to each other. Squeaky baby. I think Doobie's gonna start messing with him. He's like, no, bye. I don't want to be on camera. What a brat. There we go. I have to learn to start doing that. Because I need to learn to remember that I have bifocals in my glasses. Oh. Yes, I'm quite enjoying playing with this remote. I don't. Hey, somebody down the road's probably going, hey, hey, my radio. Probably all of a sudden somebody's preaching to him, and then all of a sudden there's like Metallica or Eminem or oh, I pushed the mute button. Uh, 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 eh, eh, uh, 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 uh. I don't think they're universal. I think they're programmed to like that specific model of whatever, because this is it's so, and I can't get into it. I have to find something. I broke a pen doing it. But it's so protected that it's got a hole right there that you have to push down on that thing to get into the battery thing. So I don't think they're universal. I don't think that somebody's like just sitting there going, "Hey, hey, oh." That'd be funny if it was though. That'd be like really funny. Eh? Dang it. My my fun has been ruined. It's not universal. That's okay. Oh, I'm so very sorry about the digestive issues I'm having right now. Oh, for some reason the coffee's doing that. It makes me go in my throat or down further in my stomach. I don't know. Duh, I'm such a smart head. It's probably the acid that the coffee adds to your stomach. I'm sorry. I keep looking around. I don't know. Is it silver dollar plants or money plants? My grandma used to grow these plants, and they had these big round seed pods on them. It's these things, but I looked up silver dollar, and it also came up with money plant. So, guys, they're getting each other. See, there's a silver dollar plant right there. And then let's see, and then the money plant. So they're basically the same thing. But the leaves through my window to me look like the money plant. I was getting some sort of incoming call. I was like, my recording will be saved. Why? What's going on? Somebody called. I heard a series of beeps and then nothing. I was like, I think I just got hacked. I mean, I guess. What do you want with a little old lady that sits in her house and crochets all day? Really? Ah, I'm not even old enough to not know that you're hacking me. Worst game of I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not. What are you gonna do about it? Uh, uh, I'm not touching you. Just gonna bite your butt or your leg. James, be nice. Oh, she bit his nose. What a brat. I didn't touch you. I'm not. Yes, you did. And you wonder how I lived so long without a TV? It's them guys. All three of them. Literally, they are my entertainment most of the time. Sometimes you get in there and get some YouTube in there a little bit. But, just a little bit of YouTube. A little bit. Little bit of YouTube. And then some Pinterest. And then some apps on the phone. That's. Why are you gonna be so cute? Look at those eyes. Yes, you good girl. See, good babies. See my little baby? See, get him. Get him. Hmm? Tobias James. Maximus Pratt deterred. It's reduced itself down to James. You know how 007 James Bond wasn't a name, it was a position. That's a James. I have my boy, my girl, and a they them. Oh, yeah, I think I was saying earlier, I think that Charlie Puff is just grooming herself, over grooming herself, because I never saw her get rid of her fur. Um, tummy wise, as much as I've seen her do it lately. And I think that has to do with the bugs. The fact that those bugs um are in their fur. I mean, not a lot of them. And the neem has been helping to keep them at bay. I see a few of them on them, but I don't see as many as they used to. So that's a good thing. And to tell you the truth, Auntie's been having little health issue. But nothing that an antibiotic can't fix. It's nothing horrid. It's just uncomfortable. So, um, I've been under the weather and still trying to help everybody out. So, um, my absence, I appreciate you all, whoever's stuck around so far, lately, recently, whatever. I appreciate for all of that, everyone that's been here, and whatever. I just thank you. Um, I just one thing after another, after another, after another. You guys, I don't even know. I was thinking something. I should probably Google that. I'm getting like a lot of bags of this pine, and I'm wondering if it would be a good fire starter, like in emergency. Like if I needed to um make something to cook on and I needed dry wood. I wonder if I could. So I wonder what's got them compressed together. I shouldn't have had to have Googled that because that's a silly question. Because, of course, it being wood, yes. Yes, you can use it as a fire starter. Oh, throw a handful of that in a little bit of wax. It's something that'll burn for a while. It ain't gonna smell so great, but it'll burn for a little bit. That's for sure. Should get my staple gun out. I got a project I'm doing. Ooh, I love that guy. I got a project I'm doing. I got a little bit of burlap. And there's some of these miscellaneous boards around here, and I thought that if I covered them in burlap, then the cats would have something extra to scratch on. I don't know. Doob's been climbing up and down this one pole, and it's made out of jute rope, which is the same thing because I was looking it up. I'm like, burlap. Well, burlap basically is made out of the same thing as jute rope. So they were calling it jute cloth. Uh, Jute box hero. um, so it might be like a brand name. Burlap is like a brand name. Could be. But anyway, I got some of these miscellaneous boards just to, I don't know, even affix them to my wall somehow, glue them onto my wall. Um, and they just got places to scratch and climb and all that stuff. Why not? Thinking about taking this pallet off the wall. They can't reach it. And uh and I don't know, covering that in burlap and they can have it. I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts that I'm working through in my brain. Wouldn't it be cool if like the whole house was covered in burlap? Or if it was covered in astroturf? Uh, Fake grass. AstroTurf is also a brand name. Oh, that's just a box. I was like, what is that square thing over there? Just a box. Oh, Squeaky, you are the king of giving mommy looks. I don't know what you want from me right now. I think he's on his way. Maybe. See, that's one of those spare pieces of wood that I'm talking about that he's got his butt on. I just picked it up. I think it was sitting in a free bin, and I'm like, I could do something with that. And I think being covered in burlap would be uh, a good thing because they could sit on it, they could scratch it, they could scratch their backs on it, you know. It can be portable. They could put it out. We could put it on the floor and they could scratch on it on the floor. Um, it could be up against a door, it could be up against a wall. I could actually put the burlap on the wall if I wanted to. But honestly, if I were to do that, I would rather the fake grass on the wall because one of my favorite things in the entire world, and I'm even dressed like it today. And this was even before I even knew about music or anything like that. Elvis's jungle room. And if I had a functional jungle room where if they made a mess and I could just wipe it off the wall, but they could also scratch and climb and all that stuff, why the heck not? Um, I got this carpet the other day and reapproves. Yeah, I've gotten my crafts out, but see this on the floor? The green and the white? That thing feels like I am walking on top of excuse me. I am walking on top of like recycled Walmart bags or something like that. Like somebody made plarn and they made an entire rug out of it. Um to me, it is not as ugly as what's underneath it. And the cats are moving around the floor more often and if they do make a mess, or even if they make a mess by throwing their food on the floor, um it's just easy to clean up. That what this thing is I think it's for either a deck or boats or something like that. I'm not even really sure. It's giant. I did pay a lot of money for it. Got it from Temu, but it's worth it because it just makes it feel like a home in here. It really does. What's up, homie? What's up? You want, dude? Do you want? I want, dude. I don't know what he wants. He comes up here and he stands here and he stares at me. Oh, you don't want what's in that jar, man. Yeah, I got a jar of alcohol, rubbing alcohol sitting next to me. Open. Because if they jump on me, I throw them in there. I'm like, that's the last egg you produce. I don't know. I'm just being weird. Oh, hello, squeaky baby. Nanan. Nanan. Na na na. Blah, blah. Hi. He wants me to pay attention to him and only him. Don't you chew my cord, man. I kick your living little butt. Come on. Special needs kitties are the best. Special need kitties are the best. Oh. Actually, he's starting to feel uh not as skinny as he was. He looks skinny as he did. It's gonna take a while to get him back up to where he was. Looking like a normal kitty and that kind of stuff. If he ever does, he might not. He's 12, going on 12 this year. He might not get better from that illness that he had. I thought he was gonna die. Ow, dude. Brad. I thought he was gonna leave us, and he didn't. But he was hiding under the bed and acting like that was his time to go. Oh, I do not know, y'all. Well, oh. Now outside it looks gloomy. See, it looks all gloomy. A minute ago it looked all nice and sunny, and now it's gloomy, and then sunny, and then gloomy, and then. How do you know if you lived in northern Michigan? If you get every single weather you can think of in the same day. Snow and rain and sleet and hail and everything all in the same day. That's a northern Michigan thing. Anyway, there's for sure going to be a whole lot more cat scratchers in here. Um, Burlap, cardboard boxes, all sorts of stuff. Uh, I got a lot of trash that could be used for that. And I want to be able to make them so that they can be moved, because one day they'll sit on this surface, the next day they won't, and then the next day they will, and the next day they won't. It's like, okay, guys. So, hopefully they enjoy this. because as much as I can, I'm going to cover as many of these surfaces. The stuff wasn't that expensive that I remember. $15 maybe? Something like that. But look, judging by this, that really needs to be reupholstered. And what's inside that is this really thick cardboard tube. I have a really thick cardboard tube over there. Hey, that's cool. Auntie's making projects for herself just to keep herself busy. I mean, keep myself busy, keep them busy, give them something to do, give them something to scratch on. I mean, that's all they want to do is eat, sleep, and scratch. So, feed them, cuddle them, and give them stuff to scratch on. Why not? Well, I looked over in my one Henry. My one bean has fallen over. Thank you. And who wants to see what's on the inside of a chickpea? I want to see what's on the inside of a chickpea. Okay. How are we going to do this? Well, I don't think that's what's on the inside of a chickpea. Or it's way underripe. That's what I got on the inside of that. Well, okay. That's that. Nope, I decided to come outside a little bit too. That's why this is a little bit late too, is because I decided, you know what, I want to go outside and have my hair stand straight up. Oh, that cloud up above me is so pretty though. Oh. Hear the plane? I don't know if it's taking off or landing. Well, everyone, I guess it's time to wrap it on up and tell you, have a good day. How about thanks for being here? Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.